Recently appointed as the Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud was involved in 3 important cases pertaining to Indian sports in August and September this year. Let's take a look at how India's 58th CJI saved Indian sport not once, not twice, but thrice in the span of just 2 months. We all know about the ban that FIFA imposed upon the All India Football Federation on 15th August 2022, the most imminent of them being the Under-17 Women's World Cup. The Supreme Court bench, led by Justice Chandrachud, passed an order asking the AIFF to host elections with urgency so that India can host the World Cup in the October. As an aftermath of this judgment, FIFA lifted the ban and thus the Under-17 Women's World Cup could be held in the country. Justice Chandrachud dealt with 2 high-profile cases in the month of September, the first of which concerned the IOA. The IOA had received an ultimatum from the International Olympic Committee to hold its election by December 2022 or be removed as a member of IOC. The Supreme Court bench, led by Justice Chandrachud, in September 2022 appointed retired Judge Justice L. Nageshwara Rao to amend the constitution of the Indian Olympic Association and help the body to hold elections by December 15, 2022. Justice Chandrachud also allowed Rajiv Mehta, the Secretary General of IOA, and Sumariwala, the President of IOA, to represent India at the International Olympic Committee meeting. The other case in September involved the BCCI. It dealt with the cooling off period that BCCI office bearers have to undergo. A 3-year cooling off period was supposed to come into effect after a 3-year term at BCCI according to the original Lodha panel recommendations. The Supreme Court bench, led by Justice Chandrachud, orally observed that imposing a cooling off period of 3 years after the only 1 term in office would be too stringent and passed a verdict which now mandates that the cooling off period will come into effect only after 12 years in office, a period 4 times longer than what Lodha had recommended. This was the latest Indian CJI strikes with Indian sports in past few months, a very challenging one indeed.